at the beginning of my life, I started with martial art. Martial art is like, it's a good cardio sport. You do a lot of cardio, you do a lot of push-ups, sit-ups, and all the exercise like that is hard on the body and everything. But there's one thing that martial art doesn't do: muscle mass. And it's only because it's not a complete building muscle thing. Martial art is a good thing to do if you want to strengthen your joint and boost some your capacities of your body. So where do I come with this point? Testosterone. When I was young, I didn't have enough. I had some testosterone, but I didn't have enough. And the main problem I had with that is I was underdeveloped and delayed on my development. I don't have that problem anymore, but yeah, okay. What does testosterone really do? So testosterone acts on your bone strengthening. So you have strong bones because your testosterone control that. Muscle mass. Your muscle mass is also controlled by your testosterone. Your fat control, it distributes the fat in your body. It helps with the production of red cells, so red blood cells, your cells in your blood. In majority, we hear about it, libido. There's one principal thing that your testosterone feed on, and it's cholesterol. So watch out for your cholesterol, but like you hear all those bad things about it. Don't take too much, but you'll need some of those if you want to boost that testosterone of yours. Okay, so now that we know what is testosterone and what it acts on, we get this out of the way. I'll tell you three things, three principal things that will boost your quantity of testosterone and help you build whatever you want to build, like muscle mass or maybe strength. First, the food. Food is our first intake, and like I said, cholesterol is pretty good for your testosterone income, but that's not the only thing you need to take. You need to watch what you eat, and you need to stop taking some things too. So first, stop sugar. If you can minimize the sugar intake you will have, it's really good for your testosterone. The more you take sugar, the less you are prone to have testosterone. Caffeine, you gotta stop that caffeine intake too. Stop it. Like you're just like using the testosterone in your body to digest that caffeine. I'm talking about like your morning coffee. I'm not telling you like to stop it, but if you can minimize the intake. Like this week, I'll be honest with you, I take only 2 coffee in the week, and I still think that it's too much, but slowly but surely I'll take none in the week because I don't need it. I got plenty of energy, I just need to sleep. So yeah. Next, there's this one thing that's good for your testosterone too. It's zinc. So zinc in general, you don't gotta take this zinc supplement, but you gotta take like this food related with zinc in it. So if you can find food with zinc in it, it's really good for that. Also eggs. I'm not telling you to eat them raw. Raw eggs though gives you plenty of energy. So if you gotta do a training or you gotta concentrate on something and you gotta be like really stimulated, raw eggs are good. But if you're in the morning and you just want to enjoy something, cook eggs, and don't overdo it. Like 4 eggs is a lot. So if you're training, do 4 eggs. Otherwise, go slowly on it. Okay, so don't take too much, because too much protein, it's just a waste at the end. I'll say it, don't laugh, it's not. Nuts is good for your testosterone. Yeah, I know it's kind of ironic, but that's true. So all the nuts that you can take, like almond or whatever. So that's one about it. And this one is not food related, but it's a supplement, vitamin D3 supplement. This thing is really amazing. It's like a day and there's no sun and you need like light to stimulate yourself because sun is really good. Well, vitamin D3 is like the vitamin D supplement that you need. I'm telling you, that thing, go buy some. It's amazing. The second part is about your physical body. What I mean by that, it's doing exercise, of course. But I can give you some ways that you can work on those exercise. So my first one is the primal running. Like, you don't have to do like a distant run. You don't have to do like a big distance, and you just gotta do like, if you're walking somewhere, and then imagine you're following your prey. You're hunting for your food. If you run a sprint until you catch it, and then you stop, and then you go back to a sprint to catch your prey, and you do that multiple times, that's really good to boost your testosterone, because like you're doing like a run recovery, and that's the hardest thing you can go on your body. Like it's the intensity that counts, not like the endurance on itself. It's more like the intensity that you will put on your body that will boost it. Now also lifting heavy weight, and I don't mean like breaking your arm, but I mean like doing something actually that you will struggle to do. So if you can lift something that need a lot of energy to do it, that's good too. And it's satisfying if you can lift something really heavy. So I don't see why you wouldn't do it. It's about the sun, and it doesn't need to have the sun especially, but it really helps with your testosterone production. But it would be to mix lifting heavy weights, so training yourself, with the outdoor. That's the best thing you can do to promote your muscle mass and strength and everything. It would be to train outside. If you can bring your gym to the outside, that's the best thing you can do. Alright, going to the next one. Now we have the food, we have the activities, and now you got to include those in your lifestyle. If you want to promote your testosterone, it's important that you modify your lifestyle to it. Otherwise you won't improve. That's just the harsh truth that you will endure. And I don't really care what your response to that. Like I'm giving you the tips, I'm giving you the tools to do it. So it's just basic knowledge that I'm giving you. First, you gotta sleep. And I'm not talking like sleep 4 hours and go do your training. I'm telling you like 7 to 8 hours of sleep at your night. And try to not do more than that. Because oversleeping is not really good at the end. But if you can sleep at least 7 or 8 hours of sleep, that's good to have this testosterone boost lifestyle. Also, your stress, limited the cortisol. Cortisol is like the hormone that your body produces with while you're having stress or anger time. If you get angry, cortisol gets released, and yeah, your body needs time to digest it. So while it digests your cortisol, it cannot produce testosterone. That's just like balancing your life with it. So reduce the stress, reduce the anger and those problems, and yeah, you'll be good with it. So like I said, in your eating lifestyle, no coffee. Alcohol is also one of it. no alcohol intake, reduce seed oil. The seed oil is bad for your testosterone. It's like mimicking estrogen, like the feminine hormone. So it's going to go put a well in your scale of testosterone. It will like be like those gremlin that will eat your testosterone. So seed oil, if you can reduce. And for the last one, it will be plastic. If you can reduce having plastic thing, so getting yourself with plastic bottle, at least try to get those with no BPA in it, because the plastic is also a mimicking of estrogen, so it's just bad for your system and your scale of testosterone. So reduce plastic at the maximum that you can. I know that now we're breathing plastic in our air, but if you can reduce it to the maximum, you will do great. So yeah, that's all about it, and those were the 3 sectors of testosterone. So hope it helps you. And like I said, you heard in my first video, I was angry about it, but I have hopes for the people that will do it actually. So have a nice one, and I'll do it myself, so we'll see the result.